Alabama getting one step closer to kickoff, and Kalen DeBoer talking about the importance of the transfer portal and some of those guys and the impact that they're having. And no, Alabama didn't illegally recruit a kicker out of the portal or any other guy. Kalen DeBoer talks about that, the impact of the portal, and more right here on the Bama Tailgate YouTube channel. Big Sexy and me coming at you right after this quick introduction. Like, subscribe, and roll tide. What do you say, everybody? There he is, Big Sexy Elmo. No, that's not Steve Azar. He was with us yesterday. That was really fun. But you're a star in your own right.
In my own mind, yeah. But yeah, great job with Azar. It sounded great.
Yeah, the funny thing is, Did you see? I played your open for him, and he was laughing.
Yeah,
he liked it.
I'm sure he did.
Till Monday.
That's right.
Isn't that cool? Like to hear like the behind the scenes on that song.
Oh yeah. Good stuff, man.
All right. Well, let's talk football. Let me throw this guy on. His name's Kalen DeBoer. He's the head coach at Alabama. We're going to talk a little bit about the importance of the guys in the transfer portal. Keon Saab being one of those guys. You know, the guys that transferred in that are going to be in the cornerback spots. Damani Jackson, Deshaun Jones, the kicker, right? Graham Nicholson, all those guys. Let's get into this, Brett. I want to play this clip for you. And then I'm going to give you a bonus clip because he's going to talk about somebody that just got a scholarship. But we're going to talk about the transfer portal first. At least he is, and we're going to chew on it.
How do you think they come into the program either from somewhere else, kind of assimilated?
Yeah, they're really important. From a starting position like Keon to just younger guys, and some depends on who you're talking about in different roles that are going to be really important for us in certain packages, not just depth in my mind. And so special teams, these guys have really come in. They're not just great players, but they're people and guys who really blended in.
Watch me now.
Became really accepted with our team quickly. And that's a tribute to who they are as people and the work they put in. So I'm really appreciative of how important they've been. And every day, they just feel like they've been here forever, been a part of this team, just like all these guys have been here 2, 3, 4 years.
So there you go. He's talking about how important the transfer guys are. And that shows you kind of how important transfer players are in general. But I love the fact that he's like, hey, not just as players, but as people, as guys that have been here for a long time. Like, that they've assimilated with this organization, this Alabama football program. They've bought into what he's selling, and they're guys that really care and are doing a good job.
Well, yeah, it's like a two-step process. We got a brand new head football coach. Then you add players out of the transfer portal. The guys that are already there having to get used to a brand new football coach and new guys coming on the team. So it's like what I'm getting around to saying is it's so important for the team to gel, and you know that. And it sounds like they are doing a great job. They're gelling like Jell-O.
What's your favorite kind of Jell-O?
The red.
You like the red? Okay. I've eaten that at the Chinese buffet before.
Yeah, I actually thought of you today because there was an ad on TV that they kept advertising this place in Birmingham, this huge buffet, and I was like, maybe our first Chinese buffet video podcast.
That'd be a great idea.
Yeah, it'd be great. But yeah, the transfer portal. Getting back to that, transfer portal is important, and of course, the news yesterday. They accused our staff of tampering. Miami, Ohio did with the kicker,
Nicholson.
Graham Nicholson, the award-winning kicker. And he said, "Look, he entered the portal. We contacted him, and he came. That's the way it works. But they wanted to make a sort of a big deal that they claim he was tampered with, and I don't believe that.
Well, I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, there's not even rules. I mean, like, I guess there's rules, but nobody follows them, right? I mean,
it's the Wild West, man.
Yeah, I mean, and I said this, like, maybe you have a posting that you get. You know, they do that in soccer. They do that in baseball, you know, where if you're in one of these small schools and the bigger schools want to come and pick your pocket, then they owe you the money that they're paying these guys in the NIL, maybe equivalent, or they have like some kind of structure. But I mean, to think like Ohio State's out there spending, you know, almost $30 million on transfers and going out and getting the best players, which they did. They'll probably win the national championship if it's not Bama, based on this roster that they've built, all with basically just adding the best players that they could get for the money. You know, why not have them kick some money back to the places that they're taking these players from? And the same thing would apply to Alabama. I think that's what they need to do.
Yeah, no, I think you're spot on.
Yeah. Well, here's another thing. I want DeBoer. I'm going to put DeBoer back up there again. This was really, really cool, man. This is what college sports are all about right here.
Special teams. Kneeland Hibbett, long snapper going into his last season from Alabama. He was kind of walked on, became one of the best long snappers in the conference. What have you learned about him in your first few months here at Tuscaloosa?
Yeah. You know, so we gave Kneeland a scholarship, and I wasn't sure even internally how to handle that because I didn't know I wanted to surprise him, and we did that. But he's got that. He deserves that. He's rock solid and just a great person. We have senior talks that we do. He started us off last week and knocked it out of the park. Just you can see the type of leader that he is, and you know how much the guys trust and believe in him, how much they respect him, and so he's, you know, I think the long snapper, right, like many specialists, is a guy that you undervalue. Most people do, until all of a sudden those times come when the lights are bright and that snap's not made, that kick's not made, you know, or it's a punt that didn't, you know, end how it was supposed to. So he's just really trustworthy, and he's great to have on this team.
How about that? So basically what he's saying is that Kalen Hibbett just got a scholarship, so he's no longer a walk-on. Of all the years of Nick Saban, like, I don't remember this happening a whole lot where, you know, hey, we gave this guy a scholarship. You'd see it at other places. Not say it didn't happen, but it just wasn't public. I think this is awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, I do too. And it kind of leads into what I was going to talk about next. You know, Kneeland Hibbett, he is the long snapper. But it seems like all of our specialists are getting these accolades. Bama had 14 players selected to the preseason coaches all-SEC team. 4 were first-teamers, including a specialist, our punter, James Burnip. On the offensive line, you had Tyler Booker. The defense represented by 2 players, linebacker Deontay Lawson, Malachi Moore, one of the DBs. Then a couple of guys on the offense got second-team honors. Caden Proctor and Parker Brailsford across the line of scrimmage. On defense, another defensive lineman, Tim Smith, second team. And then special teams again. The place kicker, Graham Nicholson, and the long snapper, Kneeland Hibbett. And then the third team, Jalen Milroe showed up. Third team quarterback, Justice Haynes at running back. And then 3 more guys on defense, Keenan, Campbell, and Jackson. So that's the team well represented.
Well, you got to have those guys to win. The better the players, the better your chance to win. You know, another step forward. I thought that this was a really good day yesterday for Alabama football, and I'm excited about what we got in store moving forward. I mean, this is really getting exciting. I'm super excited. Now, you and I both have a huge announcement with the Bama football tailgate show, the radio show, coming up soon. We're both a part of it. Got another guy that's a part of it that threw some touchdowns in some big games. We're going to be at the Innisfree Fridays, or at the Floor Bama, or at Coastal.
Threw a lot of touchdowns. I cannot believe we landed Joe Namath.
Yeah. He's going to be a great partner.
No. We
we got another Hollywood guy coming. that. We don't want to ruin the surprise, do we?
Right. Yeah. Let's just, come on.
Hey,
one other thing I wanted to get to before we kind of knock out here, unless you got anything else.
No, go ahead.
Basketball. Final Four celebration is set for Friday, October the 11th at Coleman. It's going to start at 8:30 at night, and they'll unveil the Final Four banner. And if you want to go, it's going to be like a fan night. It's like $10 to get in. Students get in free. That place will fill up fast. And go on rolltide.com, get your tickets. They're going to do like a dunk contest, 3-point competition. They'll have a scrimmage, and first 2,000 fans get a poster, and it'll be fun. I always like to keep tabs on my old basketball team now. You know how I like the hoops.
The Roll Tide right at
Roll
you.
Tide.
Roll Tide right at you. Brett, couple things. 19. You know what 19 is?
That's the next one.
That is the next one. You're right. That is the next one. NewLifeArt.com, promo code Bama Tailgate. 19% off when you use our promo code Bama Tailgate. So check it out right now. That'll be open from now until Alabama plays Western Kentucky. If Bama wins that football game, we'll extend it a couple more days. But take advantage of it, man. I'm telling you, this is a fantastic promo code. The drive for 19 championships, 19% off at New Life Art. Use the promo code Bama Tailgate. Secondly, I want to thank everyone, including our man Ryan and Steve, Azar, and the entire crew there, Big Chris, for a fantastic trip to Pearl River Resort. Had a blast. Elmo was invited. You were invited. You couldn't do it, though, because you got high school football as your friend and your partner. I could not let you go there when I knew you had a million things going on. So you didn't get a chance to stay at Dancing Rabbit at the in the clubhouse with Steve and me. I mean, that's where we stayed. Okay. No, you didn't get the 69-ounce Porter filet steak. You didn't get the chowder at Philip M. Steakhouse. No, you didn't get the fantastic old fashioned. You didn't get the Steve Azar, me until Monday Bloody Mary that I had this morning on the show with all of you guys. You didn't get any of that. But what you did get? You got one day closer to today, which for you is Jasper Viking football on the radio. And we didn't want to take that away from you this time. But next time, Big Elmo, you're invited. And next time, if you put $50 down at the Golden Moon Casino Sportsbook, you can play Dancing Rabbit for $40. You can do that. And all of you guys can. You don't even need to be Big Elmo, big sexy Elmo to do that, right? That's the first thing. The second thing is that when you stay at the Dancing Rabbit Inn, it comes with a free golf cart, which is fun. Think about this, me driving golf carts. Coming back from that steak dinner, I didn't realize the golf cart had lights. Neither did Steve. We were in different golf carts. But Steve had his wife in his golf cart, and she hit the button. It's like a Grateful Dead song about women being smarter. And it's kind of like I used my phone to navigate, not thinking that the light was one switch away on these golf carts. But anyway.
I can't believe that.
That's a true story. I thought something might come out of the woods and grab me.
There's a big bear loose in Carbon Hill, Alabama, not far from me.
Is there? Well,
yeah,
look,
there's a huge black bear that's on the loose. Been caught on wild game cameras.
really?
That's pretty scary, Mick. What would you do if you got eaten by a bear? Would you rather get eaten by a bear or a shark?
With that.
Resort. They call him Big Sexy, coming at you from the Walker County. Jasper is his hometown. He's known forgiving free rundowns. Oh, Big Sexy, throwing out those Alabama thoughts, sneaking out your mom's window without getting caught. Nick gives you the XPs, but Big Elmo is here to please. Big Sexy Elmo on the Bama Tailgate Show.
I guess today, the 23rd day of August, and let's check the calendar for today. Actress Barbara Eden is 90 today. Wasn't she on The Beaver?
Yeah. Leave it to him.
Yeah, leave it to Beaver. Actor Richard Sanders of WKRP in Cincinnati is 81 today.
Not one. Look, you and I both love radio, but I don't love that show.
You didn't like the show?
That's all right.
It's all right.
I know. I'll be
singer
honest.
Rick Springfield, 72 today.
I like Rick Springfield. He does a show on XM's 80s channel. I'll catch every once in a while. Not bad.
Nice. If you're looking
more
for
hits than you think, you know what? He's got more hits than you think.
Really? Yeah. Oh, yeah. He came through Tuscaloosa not long ago.
Yeah.
If you're looking for something to celebrate, Buttered Corn Day. Do you like a little butter on your corn?
I went to college with a girl that they called Butter Tooth. But
Wonder where she is now.
Anyway, the funny thing is this is
I dated a girl one time that everybody called Butterface.
I love buttered corn. My grandparents had a farm, so we had a lot of corn.
Hug Your Sweetheart Day is
You're
today.
not going to do the show. I'm like, no, you got to do the show. It's not just need the slack.
I'm up to my ears in work, and Vic is like, and of course I love doing the show. And actually I said, you know what? I kind of need a break from all this insanity going on today. This will be good. Today is National Cheap Flight Day.
That is a great day for me because I want a cheap flight, but I don't want it too cheap that they can't afford all the fixings that you need on the plane, which
the bolts to the door.
Yeah. I don't want to end up like that video in Brazil where they now everybody's got cameras.
Yeah.
And it's the first time I've ever seen like a passenger plane crash, like really on camera, and the thing's going like whoom, whoom.
That's
whoom.
scary as hell.
Yeah, it's terrible.
The timeline for today, 1969, Johnny Cash's song peaked out at number 1, A Boy Named Sue. How do you do?
Yeah. Good, really good song. Hey, because I'm named after a girl, I'm going to have to fight everybody. I don't know that there's any other country. I don't know that there's any other artist that could have made that song popular. And him, he had the voice and the whole mentality. Killer song for him.
1974, John Lennon reports seeing a UFO in New York City.
Yeah, right. And because they're there. And
I knew this was coming. I was like, when I saw this, I was like, here we go.
Yeah. Like, I don't know why you're leaving, but they are here. They're with us. One day we're going to know that, and it's not going to be that big of a deal. But right now we're kind of in that same spot where we're like, wow, there's just no chance they're real. Yeah, we've been around a couple thousand years. I see what you're doing. You're pulling that out of the archive.
What now?
Nothing.
Something going on? Something I need to know about?
I love John Lennon too, by the way.
Yeah, me too. Let me.
Where'd you go? Did you get zapped up by aliens? There you go. Back.
Don't probe me, bro. Don't probe me, bro. Oh my God. Let's see here. What else? Tiger Woods. Not the probe, bro. 2010, Tiger Woods and his wife Ellen divorce. That became final.
Yeah.
I think he caught a golf club to the head, I think, with her.
Yeah. I heard a lot of the Tiger, was kind of a womanizer type guy, and I think it all caught up to him with his wife, and beat him up with the golf clubs. His life's never been the same since then. I mean, like
never been the same.
Hey, you remember that group? I don't know where you just went, but do you remember that group Shotgun?
Oh no.
And they had that song Streak of Bad Luck. Yeah, he had a streak of bad luck. He had a streak of bad luck. Finish up.
That's a look at this day in history. That's what I was going to say.
Hey guys, thanks for hanging out with us. And roll Tide.
Roll Tide.